Hello there. We're going to do some more treven and trodd number theory problems because I think they're awesome. First thing let's do is jot down the definitions of treven trodd and neg trodd again. So remember when writing these to mention what n is. N is an element of the integers. And so basically we have triples, and one larger than a triple, and two larger than a triple. The former definition of neg trodd is actually the additive inverse of a trodd, so it'd actually be a negative, in parentheses, 3n plus 1, but we can show that that is 3n plus 2, and that's an exercise I'm leaving to you. Okay, so we're going to support or disprove the following assertions with inductive and deductive reasoning. So here we go, treven plus trodd equals neg trodd. When we're experimenting, let's start with inductive reasoning and just come up with an example in the beginning. So some kind of treven number, some kind of triple, plus some kind of trodd, which would be one larger than a triple. So I'm going to do 6 plus 4, this is equal to 10, and is that neg trodd? See here that 10 is actually 3 times 3 plus 1, so it's one larger than a triple. That is a trodd number. That is not true. So we came up with one counterexample, and that's all you need. So our inductive reasoning, we're done here. We don't need to do anything deductive. We came up with one situation where it falls apart, and that is our counterexample. And you only need one counterexample for these things. Okay, trodd minus neg trodd equals trodd. Let's do a little bit of inductive reasoning here. 4 minus 2, and that is 2, and that is... oh, that one's not true either. Maybe I had this one as neg trodd earlier in my notes. Okay, so one counterexample here. I think the last one over here is going to work. So choosing some basic ones, 2 minus 1 equals 1, that works. Get another one up there. Okay, and here's another example. So 32, that is neg trodd, because that's 3 times 10 plus 2, minus 16. Trodd is 16, that is trodd. So we got a couple examples there, so it's looking good. Let's go to do some deductive reasoning. So I'm going to need to jot down a generic neg trodd minus a generic trodd. Okay, mention what n and m are parts of. Put them in parentheses too, so we're subtracting this whole thing here. That's important. Elements of the integers, and now start gathering similar objects. So I'll move those together. And plus 2 minus 1. Oh, this is pretty nice. Okay, so over here, we're going to factor. And then after that, we're going to combine 2 minus 1, that is 1. And this whole thing here, n minus m, that's just going to be an integer. So we could replace that with something else. And we get some form of 3 times this number, n minus m, plus 1, and that whole thing is trodd. We set out what we meant to do, that neg trodd minus trodd is trodd. We've proven what we wanted, and we are all set. Thanks for watching. We'll try not to record during news break in the future. Thanks for watching. Character and Scholarship for Life.